like a straight line, like moving along a path with its own beginning and end. Even a little everyday things and bigger goals. Ideally, that line should go upward. That's why every action needs to have meaning, something that lifts me higher and pushes me forward. So, I need all my actions to matter in the end, to have a meaningful result. Recently, I finished an album that took me almost a year to complete. After that, I spent a couple of days in the forest, just resting, breathing fresh air, watching the sky slowly turn darker, and enjoying the quiet away from the city noise. I did set myself a few tasks, but not so many that they took up all my time. Yeah, my free time felt strangely empty. I could finally do things I'd been putting off for ages. Things I wanted to try, like drawing, reading a book, or watching a series, but they all felt kind of pointless. Even just sitting outside in silence and looking at the sky seems to require some specific allotted time. Even though it feels like I have all the time in the world. If I don't know exactly how much time I have, maybe it means I have all of it. While I was working on the album, it felt like I had caught a delicate thread of happiness, and I wasn't even afraid of losing it. But now, when I think about even the very recent past, it seems like I was happier then. I bought 12 colored pencils. I grabbed my notebook and went outside. But I found myself in an unfamiliar state of hesitation. I didn't know what to draw. I had nothing to say to the paper. I used to think that summer was my favorite season, but over the past year, the last 2 autumns convinced me otherwise. I actually hate the heat. I used to see autumn as the worst season, because it feels so much like death. Maybe someday I'll find a reason to love it too. But I like the idea of life being so cyclical, and I want to believe that all my problems are just a rough road I have to cross, not a step backwards. It's the law of life. Nature renews itself with every season. It wakes up new every spring. Even on the same trees, new leaves will grow differently. Their shape and color will be completely changed. Flowers from the same roots will bloom somewhere else, at a different angle, always better than before. Not because they'll be brighter or more fruitful, but simply because different is already better. I didn't have any mugs, so I drank tea from plastic plate, and I saw one of the biggest apples I ever come across. It's really huge, even if it doesn't look that way on camera. I filmed a lot of nature, the river either hadn't melted yet, the snow, and so many abandoned houses. Maybe people are leaving the villages now, and their houses are slowly dying too, with tree roots growing through them and making space for new life. I rode a white horse, and it felt almost like meditation. The sound of its hooves, the cold yet gentle spring wind against my face, the village all around silent from peace, not fear, with not a single person in sight. I swayed slowly, moving in rhythm with the horse, and it felt like I was finally starting to learn how to live. Calm observation of the world, accepting its mistakes and problems, feels closer to my heart. It's not like a straight line, more like the tops of trees, or hair braided into a play, or the changing of season, or a spiral. Galaxies come in different shapes. We live in the Milky Way, and it has a spiral shape. And in its simplest form, our heart is a long flat muscle twisted into a spiral. You could call its function a pump, but to me it feels more like an air vortex or water funnel. The heart twists around its own axis, like a towel, and it's easier for blood to rise along the spiral, like climbing a staircase, steady and reliable. Nature is the best inventor. These days I've been spending more time with my dog, often listening to his heartbeat, cause he has heart failure. When he's lying on my knees, I can feel his tiny heartbeat all over my body. It's like catching a delicate thread of life, such a fragile pulse. Sometimes even my slightest movement feels like it could disturb his rhythm. But I don't feel my own heart at all. Usually I don't. I should feel it more often, place my hands over my heart. It doesn't count beats per minute or minutes. It doesn't watch your pain, fleeting happiness, or a crooked smile. It just watches your blood flow. Just let it flow.